Once again, JB Smoove, in case we didn't say it already. Enough. How did you end up getting on the show? Did you just audition? Did you know?
Curb was a crazy thing, man. Like I was sitting on the couch watching Curb for years, and what happened was my last season of SNL. I did 3 seasons of SNL, and then my 4th season I didn't get renewed. So I was staying in Jersey City, and I was sitting on my couch, and I was watching Curb reruns and stuff like that. And I said, "Yo, I would love to be on this show one day."
Right.
And I was like, "Damn, this show is hot, man. I love it." And then I went on the road to do a comedy show, and then I was traveling, doing some stuff. Then I got a phone call saying that a buddy of mine had passed away. His name is O.G. Pierce. I don't know if you guys know O.G. Pierce, but he produced the song "This Is How We Do It." This is how we do it. With Montel Jordan, right? Yeah, he produced that song. He passed away in L.A. And I was like, oh man. And then they were actually having a jam session for him in L.A. And I was in New York like, dag man, I'm gonna go and pay my respects. So they had a little jam session, and after I didn't go back to SNL, I had just signed with a new agency. I got a new manager. Everything was just going. You know, I was just in a transition period. And then I went to LA for 2 days for this jam session. And then while I was in town, I said, you know what, I'm gonna go and visit my my new agents. So I walked into the office and we hooked up for a minute. I was leaving town the next day. Then the agent comes in the room out of the clear blue. He said, yo, JB, how long you in town? I said, I leave town in the morning. He said, you know what, man, I got to audition for Curb Your Enthusiasm.
You were like,
he said, when you leaving town? I said, I'm leaving town in the morning. He said, can you go right now? I said, man, I can go right now. So I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. I left that office, went straight over to audition for the show, and I'm thinking like, okay, I'm gonna go on tape, because most of the time these shows, you know, when you audition for a show, they put you on tape and they, you know, review the film later, right. You know. But I got in there and they called me. It was a room full of people going in for auditioning. All kind of, I mean, anybody you could think of was in that lobby, ready to go in there and read for this show. Everybody, comics, all kind of actresses going in to play Vivica's part. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So I walk into the room. I say, JB, come in. So I come in the room. I'm thinking it's gonna be on tape, and Larry is standing right in the middle of the room. It's all right, JB. You're gonna improv with Larry. I said, oh, okay. Let me tell you what I did. I walked right up to Larry and almost touched noses with Larry. I said, all right, Larry. Let's do it, baby. You're gonna improv, right, Larry? I said, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do to you, man. It's improv, right? Anything can happen. I might mess around and slap you in the face, Larry. I don't know. I just walked away from him, and he just started laughing his ass off. He just started cracking the hell up, right? I said, I got him already. I got him. And then we did 3 little scenes, and every scene was hilarious. That's the first time I ever did an audition where somebody laughed so hard they had to take a 2-minute break and come back. He walked in the corner, into the corner of the room, turned his back and said, okay, I'm ready. And I mean, laughing, spit in the face laughter. Ooh. You know what I'm talking about? Like ah! We had a connection immediately. You know what I mean? And he told me later on, the first day of taping, he told me, you know what? I didn't know who Leon was until you walked in the room.
Nice.
I said, that's nice, Larry. Thanks so much, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta get a white man props sometimes, man. You know
how long did
white
you...
people have done a lot of stuff to us, man. But once in a while, you get a white guy, man, that you just could not see being a slave owner. You know what I mean?
Help me out and find one. So let me ask you this. How long did it take? Like, did they tell you right away, we love you? Or did you have to go?
I'm gonna tell you what happened. This is crazy, man, how things happen, man. You know, it's just the whole fact that I came to town to pay my respect to someone, and you know what I mean, and he was also my boy OG was also a huge fan. You know, not only a fan but a great friend, but also someone who told me on a show I was on that, yo man, you know, you are different. You know, do what you do and just have fun. You know what I mean? And I went to a show in Pittsburgh. Right? And I got there. It was freezing cold. I flew into Pittsburgh. I had to drive an hour and a half to do a show in another town, and it was flurries, a little bit of flurries out there. You know how it is in Pittsburgh. And I got to the show, right, and the hotel was, when I tell you the hotel was jacked up, this hotel was jacked up, man.
Right.
I said, man, I don't believe this, man. I was just working for SNL. Why am I in this raggedy, nasty? I said, it's a reason why I'm in this nasty ass hotel. I said, man, I think I gotta take a step back for a minute and see what the hell's going on. I said, this hotel's horrible. Remember the hotel so messed up, man, that people who work there is trying to warn you about stuff? Man, I'm like, this hotel's horrible, right? I get to the comedy show, right? This is a comedy show, right? The guy tells me before I go on stage, hey, look here. The country ass dude, look here. No dirty material. I said, cool, man. I don't really have any dirty material in my stand-up. I said, I'm cool. I said, all right, cool. So I get on stage. I'm using a little bit of profanity here and there, right? Having a good time. The crowd is loving it. I get on stage. The guy's like, hey, man, what the hell are you doing? I said, what are you yelling at? Number one, I said, first of all, what are you talking about? I said, no dirty material. I said, man, I said a few cuss words. I didn't do any dirty material. He said, same thing, man. I said, you know what, man? I can see already we are not going to get along, right? Because you knew who I was before I came here. So we ain't going to get along. I said, you know what, man? And the hotel's raggedy as hell.
Yeah, he put you in that hotel, too.
And I'm itchy as hell from laying on those damn sheets. I said, you know what? So I said, forget it, man. He said, you know what? Why don't we just cancel all the shows and forget about it? I'll get somebody else. I said, why don't you do that? Right. I got my car, right? I said, you know what? I can't even stay in this hotel. I said, you know what? I'm going to drive back to Pittsburgh. I'm going to stay in a hotel at the airport hotel so I can get up in the morning and get on my damn flight and go back to Jersey. I said, cool. I get in the car, and I start driving. And let me tell you something. The snow started coming down like you would not freaking believe. I could not even see the highway. That's how hard it was snowing. I was doing 30 miles an hour back to Pittsburgh, right? Everybody else had pulled over. I said, you know what, man? I'm a New Yorker. I know how to drive in this kind of stuff. So I'm driving real slow, down to 25 miles an hour. My phone rings. My agent on the phone. I said, man, you ain't gonna believe what just happened. He said, man, the guy already called me, man. He said, but you know what, JB? Don't even worry about it. Because you just got Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Woo!
I said, you know what? That's when I pulled over. I said,
God bless you, boy.
I'm not going to die now.
It's a good time to crash. That's how it goes down, baby.
I love it. That was fantastic. Now I have hope now.
You always have, do not be afraid to throw whatever you want into the universe and wait for it to come back. Because you know what? They say that space never ends. So there's a likelihood that's going to float around in space and come right back to you. Blow in your face.
JB Smoove, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for coming through today. What a great day.
What a great
I feel
day.
fantastic now.
You know?
Thank you, JB Smoove.
Hey,
I was ready to slip my wrist earlier, but now I feel better.
Do not slit your wrist. Saved your life today.